Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Daybreak. We are in the Tyrell district and I've got a slight confession. Last time at the end of the episode we basically watched a movie with our friends and said, well, we're gonna watch the next one, the next episode, and then decide which we want to keep. Fate has intervened and I accidentally saved the movie over my latest save file. So we picked the first movie. The movie we watched last time is the one we're gonna stay with. What I did do, I loaded up a previous save so we can watch the other one so we don't miss it. But the one we watched on the last one, that is the one we're gonna stay and keep for our playthrough. So I'm just gonna watch this and then load up the save that I made yesterday.
We have merchandise for the movie on sale at the shop.
Welcome. Can I get you a ticket for something? What's playing right now? So the Golden Blood is what we keep, and the Greeny Blade is the one we're gonna watch. How many tickets do you wish to buy? Alright then, who should I invite?
Thank you for your visit today.
Aaron and Agnes this time?
The showing on screen 1 will soon begin.
Tickets for the Peony Blade. It'll be 600 Mira for 3.
If you have a ticket, please.
Van decided to let everyone loose so he could watch a movie during his work break. After inviting some company to tag along with him, they made their way to the theater. Shishan is a handsome young man whose talent in the sword arts is unrivaled. His unyielding sense of justice has driven him to conquer many an evil foe. Thanks to his skills with the sword and his elegant charms, he earned the title of Peony Blade. As time passes, fate begins to weave its tangled web. Shishan cross blades with Tengai, a leader of the gang of bandits, a scoundrel who inflicts unspeakable cruelty on innocent villagers, and a murderer who killed Shishan's father.
Not half bad, kid. You're the spitting image of your old man. You've even got those same fearless eyes. I remember them glaring up at me before I closed them for good.
That's enough! I'm going to end this battle in one stroke. With this!
Your pups used that move against me, and it didn't leave its mark. History's just gonna repeat itself.
That's where you're wrong. I've refined my father's ultimate technique and taken it to heights he could have only dreamed of. Taste our might. The might of 2 generations of masters. Prime Dragon Helix!
Sounds like a movie Aaron would really enjoy. The main character reminds me of Aaron in a lot of ways. He cares about his friends and he has a strong sense of justice, and he knows his way around a fight, not to mention how people gave him a nickname. Apparently in Eastern cultures, peonies are considered to be the finest of all flowers. I feel like that adds a fun extra layer to it. Well, somebody's done our homework. Good for you. Yeah, comparing pretty looking men to flowers is definitely a thing they do in the East. Now I can't help but wonder what kind of flower you're most like, Van. You don't have to think too deeply on that, really. That last one-on-one fight was pretty well done. At least well done for a couple of film actors. Well, if you thought it was alright, they must have done a hell of a decent job. I bet you could act in a movie. Sure got the looks and talents to make it work. Actually, I did get an offer to work on a film one time. Didn't really sound like my jam though, so I turned it down. It would have had me doing completely vanilla stuff, which wasn't exciting to me. That's what you said to them? I kinda feel for the poor sap who must have been on the other end of that conversation. Hey, looks like they're selling commemorative brochures for this movie. Maybe I should pick one up as a souvenir. Doesn't matter. It's not gonna be there when we load the actual file. Well, having finished their break, Van and his crew resumed their work. Alright, then that's it. That's the other movie. So that means for us, it is time to go back to where we actually were. Alright, so having said that, I don't think we can watch both movies. I didn't even check that. I assumed that it would have worked just like with the other one. Yeah, no way do we have the time to catch another movie. Like I said. Alright, so we got 2 brochures. One from the night movie, one from the day movie. Ah, there it is.
There's a new movie.
Oh, if there's one movie star continuing to get attention at the film festivals, it's definitely Fina Fenley. You don't have to take my word for it. All the magazines are talking about how quickly she's overtaking more experienced actors. She's big. Guys seem to like LaFarrell Aznavour more. He started in The Wolf's Requiem, but me? I love that race car driver Maxim Lugan. Speaking of him, didn't he make a guest appearance in some movie? I've gotta see it. I can never get enough of him in my life. Yeah, that's the one person we missed. A Maxim fanboy? Yeah, I could have skipped that. Alright, so we talked to everyone everywhere. We gotta go to Old Town to get to the truck so we can get to the offsite for the extermination, which is the main story. So that's the one thing we're gonna do last. So, Tyrell District it is. So let's go talk to our next 4 SPG.
Hey.
Excuse me? Are you Amy? We're from ARKRIDE Solutions. Did you need our help with something? Oh, yes, I do. Thank you guys for coming. I can't believe you're actually real. Not to be rude, but do you mind if I get straight to business and explain what I need? Oh, not at all. Let's get down to it. So, long story short, you need to go hunt down your missing boyfriend, yeah? Could you tell us what happened leading up to his disappearance? Sure. My boyfriend's name is Mark. We've been going out for 4 years now. Things have been great between us, except he's in a gang. They've had him do shady jobs and all kinds of bad things since he joined, from what I can tell. That's why when I knew he was missing, I couldn't turn to the police. And so you figured you had to call in a spriggan if you want to get to the bottom of it? Yes, exactly, but I should make something clear about Mark. He might be in a gang, but deep down he's such a reasonable, honest guy, really. Once we started dating, he promised me he would get his act together and change his way. But at this moment, today, he's still in the gang, so... Did he really? I was even thinking about marrying him in the future. Then a month ago, he told me that he was finally going to leave the gang for good. That's the last I've ever heard of him. I haven't seen hide nor hair of him since. So he vanished right as he was about to pull out, huh? That's some timing. Any number of things could have happened, but it all definitely raises some eyebrows. You know the name of the gang he belonged to, by any chance? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called Desire or something along those lines. That's all I really know. He never went into any more detail beyond the name when we talked. Desire, huh? What a corny ass name for a bunch of goons. You know who those people are, Chief? Oh, yeah. I've heard of the name come up here and there recently. Can't say I know all that much about them myself, though. If we decide to search for this guy, we'll have to see if we can learn more about them first. Oh, I tried as much as I could to look into it, but I couldn't figure out where Mark went. You guys are the only hope I have now, so please, is there any way you could possibly help? Like we would be a person to deny a quest in the search of love. And of course money, but that's a separate thing. Sure, I do not see why not. Consider us on board. Oh, thank you. You don't know how much that means to me. Hey, don't go thanking us just yet. We haven't even gotten started yet. Let's review what we know and then figure out our plan of attack. Basically, Our man Mark was determined to get out of Desire so he could live clean. But after making that intention clear, he's been incommunicado for a month, which brings us to today. My bad, things didn't go exactly like as planned. Was the guy actually tried to pull out? Probably needed to find someone with an in to the gang and talk to them. See if they have any clue what happened to the guy. You read my mind, and I think I just know the right person we should hit up. If we were to talk about a gangster here, then chances are good he had his fair share of weapon business to take care of from time to time. Might want to stop by the gun shop in the department store over on Station Street and have a talk with the shopkeeper. Wow, you guys are already so on top of things. I'm so glad I decided to reach out to you. Well, thanks for helping me find Mark. I leave it in your capable hands to figure out things now. You can always count on us professionals. We'll contact you again once we have more information about him. Till then, sit tight.
Let's hurry up and finish this.
A lost lover started. Alright. We have our quest, we have our mission, and we have our destination. Oh, I know you can't really say how long your investigation is going to take, but that's okay. I'll stick around here for the time being, and the information on my boyfriend is absolutely worth the wait. Alright, let's see if the weapon shop has some information for us.
Thank you for visiting the Western Department Store.
Let me ask you something.
Stores have a wide variety.
Welcome. Oh, if it isn't Van, what can I do for you today? Well, I'm here on a job. I wanted to ask you a question. You ever heard of a delinquent group going by the name Desire? Oh yeah, nasty bunch. A lot of them, and they got a lick of scruples. They'll even take jobs from me. Violence, blackmail, you name it. Their leader's supposed to be smart too. Got it. Sounds like a load of trouble, to be honest. Oh, that leader and one of his goons came here about a month ago. Bought 2 large caliber orbital guns and left. I'd rather not sell goods to folks like those, but hey, business is business. Oh yeah? About a month ago? Do you remember the name of this other goon? I think I do. Mark, if memory serves me well. Jackpot. We finally found him. Anything else you can recall? I remember him talking about Mark taking on a big job, so he could split from the team. Guns they got were real deal, heavy stuff. Bigger and meaner than anything a common gangster should be hauling around. Mark was a ball of nerves when I handed him to him. So we're dealing with a gangster taking on a big job, so he needs to bust out big guns for it. Also, he could leave him. Sounds a little bit like a John Wick scenario, definitely. None of this sounds good, I can tell you that much. Oh, that's all I remember. If you need any more info on Mark, maybe get it straight from the horse's mouth, and just ask someone from Desire directly. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Can you point me at someone in particular? Oh, sure can. You know Eddie, the son of the Newberry General Store owner? He's part of their gang. Alright, I heard he was going through a bit of a rebellious phase lately. We just saw him arguing with his mom back at their shop. I never thought he'd ended up in Desire though. Weird. Hopefully he's still there, let's go see. Alright, to Old Town we go. Thanks for the help. Oh, don't mention it. Oh, actually, I have something else for you. I heard this story through the orbital net recently. Took a while to reach my ears. Something about these Jaeger corps that got wiped out right in the outskirts of Boom. You heard about it? That's not a name you hear often. Bombs up in the northeast, right? First I've heard of it. How come you're telling us this? Well, rumor has it, those Jaeger corps were hired by someone outside the country. Most people speculate the carnage might have been A's doing. It's got potential to mess with my weapon supply route, so I was hoping you'd heard something? Afraid not, sorry. But I'll keep you in the know if I do hear anything. Might be something to keep in mind. Alright. Don't know what it will apply to, but I think if we play on further with the main story, it might pop up. Just like background information we might need to know in the future.
Goods for sale.
Alright, now let's see if we can
Hope you enjoy shopping with us.
find Eddie. Old Town, right? Yes.
What are we waiting for?
Yeah, we're not going to go to our car. That's for later. Ah, yes. I remember now. I do.
Can we talk?
Come on, it's just 5,000 Mira. You can let me that much. Call it my wage for helping around the store. Again with that nonsense. I wouldn't call doing something for a few minutes before flaking out helping at all. Sorry to interrupt. I know you're in the middle of something, but do you think we could talk? Sorry, Van. I didn't mean for you to see that. What can I do for you? Hey, back off, asshole. Can't you see me and my old lady are having an important conversation right now? Hey, that's no way to talk to a customer. And what are you gonna do about that? Sheesh. Give it a few more minutes and they'll rip each other's throats out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Chill, folks. We just want to talk to Eddie, actually. Can you give us a sec? What? Me? What do you want? Oh, if it's him you're after, take your conversation outside. He'll scare away business if he's inside much longer. I've seen you guys around the shop before. What do you want? Well, this is strictly business. We're investigating something for a client. What can you tell us about a guy named Mark? Rolls in the same gang as you, right? Desire. That guy. Why should I tell you anything? I don't owe you people. Hey, not just anyone asking. Dude's girlfriend wants to know. Lay's been real worried since he can't get in touch with him, so she contacted us. Oh, so that's what's going on. Alright. Well, I can see why you want to put her mind at ease. It'd suck if they bumped into each other one day and she had no idea what's been going on. You just want to talk, yeah? Nothing more? That wasn't hard. No, that was actually quite a pushover. A little pressure and he folded like a piece of bad paper. Yeah, that's all we need. Whatever you know, anything will help. Well, I don't got much for you. Mark asked to be cut loose from the gang a while ago. They let him go. Haven't heard much from him since, it's been quiet. So he's not running with you guys anymore? That's right, I don't think it was out of the blue or nothing. They'd apparently been thinking about it for a while. About a month ago, our boss agreed to let him go, on one condition. Alright, we're getting somewhere. What was the condition? As I heard it, we'd just gotten a big job from Olmata. They had some beef with this other group that's been hiring Jaegers or something. Mark was supposed to infiltrate their base and get some intel on them. Give me a break. That's not the sort of shit you put an amateur up to. Yeah, that's a job you know he'll fail and die in the process. Basically, just what I wanted to happen to John Wick. Hey, it's not the kind of gig you'd expect to make it back alive from, that's for sure. But he's out now, so something must have gone right. Yeah? So that's what you heard? Something like that. Looked like the crazy bastard pulled it off. Can't imagine shit was easy though. The Jaegers are in Bomb, and that's a long ways away. Bomb? That chick at the gun shop mentioned that place too. So, this is all related? Well, we ain't sure yet. We've got no hard evidence on it. Well, you're here. Can you think of anyone else that might know what's going on with Mark? Yeah, I know a guy. Mark always talked about his childhood friend of his. Named Simon, I think. If I remember correctly, he said Simon's the basketball team captain over at Sidon. Must be nice having a cool friend like that. I'm gonna pull off something real badass soon one of these days, and then all the senior members will finally want to hang out with me. Then our next stop is Sidon District. Thanks for that. Oh, you won? Yeah, whatever. Don't go wasting that info, okay? So, basically, Eddie's in a gang because he didn't have any friends and wants friends, so he joined the gang for that. And now he's getting an attitude about it. Yeah. I hope he gets out for his mother's sake, cause yeah, he's being a bit of an, let us say, annoying teen.
Let's do this.
But yeah, we know exactly where the courts are. We just have to get there. Of course, right next to the radio.
Can we talk?
Hey, heard some B-ball team from Sign has been making waves lately. This guy looks like the team captain. Hey there, got time for a quick question? Yeah, what's up? Well, we're from ARKRIDE Solutions, and we're working on an investigation right now. You know anything about a guy named Mark who hangs around with Desire? Mark, huh? Yeah, I know him. You looking into him? Yeah, Mark's girl wants us to drag his ass back. Hasn't heard of him for over a month now. What I understand, you've been buds with him since you were kids. You got any idea what he's been up to lately? So you ain't heard from him either. I kinda been expecting bad news, but man, he really went and screwed himself over, didn't he? Well, sounds like you know something about what he's gotten himself into. Care to elaborate? Well, if his girlfriend, if Amy sent you, then I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I figured you guys know what's best for him, right? So, a month ago I got this letter from him, and it's weird because he never does that. I mean, ever. Said they gave him a job to sneak into some Jaeger camp outside of Bomb City. Why? I don't know. He told me it was some kind of trial. They were gonna have him go out there by himself and scout the enemy or something. Call it. Well, he sent me that message that night before he was supposed to go. You could tell he was shaking when he wrote it. He said, I don't know if I'm coming back from this one, man. He wrote about Amy too. If I don't make it home, tell her I ran off with some other girl. I don't want her grieving for me. Stupid son of a bitch. He didn't want her to grieve. He should have come back alive. Been with him since we were kids, and I couldn't help him when he needed it most. Freaking... Sorry, I need a second to cool off, man. It hurts, man. Hey, no problem. Take your time. I think we got the gist of this now. We got a foreign power that picked up some Jaegers to try and do something about you-know-who. And they responded by getting Desire to do some dirty work and rough up some Jaeger squad for him. And Mark was the unlucky bastard they picked for the job. And then A went and smashed up those Jaegers anyway. Our guy might have just slipped away during all of that. He may still be kicking for all we know. Well, it's possible, yeah. We just don't have enough info to go on just of yet. We should try to find that article Sylvie told us about. What does it say? I'll read it. Headline: Jaeger Corps suddenly gunned down outside Bomb City. According to local reports, a Jaeger formation outside of Bomb City suddenly and violently engaged with an unknown aggressor. However, both sides retreated without a trace afterwards, leaving little evidence behind. Authorities did find the body of a young man not far from the scene of the incident. Forensic analysis indicate that the boy died 1 or 2 days before the incident is thought to have occurred. Authorities are investigating how the boy might have been connected to the battle, but so far they have been unable to identify him. And that's it. They didn't say who it was, but it all does line up. I think we gotta call it. Well, I guess Mark got the last laugh in the end. Those Jaegers got burned out there. He didn't come back for Amy, and I think that just about closes the case. You know, he did good for some boy in over his head. I guess that's it then. He's gone. Hey, you listened in, huh? Yeah, just that bit at the end. I kinda already knew, but yeah. I had to know for sure, as his old friend. Yeah. But do I tell Amy? Is the thing? I don't know what to do. What do you guys think? Mark made up that lie for you to tell her, right? Yeah, anything to keep her happy, but this is going to break her heart either way. Do I tell her the truth or do I honor Mark's last request? We'll think on that for you. Once we look back with her, we'll tell her what we think is right. Thanks. That'd be a weight off my shoulders. I gotta head out. Take care of Amy, yeah? So, how are we gonna break it to her? Let me think on that for a bit. It's not an easy decision to make. We gotta got the time to think while we head over to her at least. Alright. I think I can already see where the decision is going with this one. Do we lie about his outcome? That he ran away with a chick? Or that he actually died in combat while trying to leave Desire? I already think what I'm gonna go for, but we'll wait until we talk to her.
What are we waiting for?
Alright.
Did you see? There's a new hey.
Oh, that was fast. I didn't expect to see you guys again so soon. Does that mean you found some kind of lead on Mark? It's okay if it's nothing big. I'll take anything you have. I want to know. What's it gonna be, Chief? Need to say something. I know. I'm just trying to figure out how to put it. Give me a sec. I can either respect Amy's wishes here and give her the cold hard truth, or I can respect Mark's wishes and cover it up so she doesn't go mourning him. Either way, she's not getting out of this conversation unscathed. It's up to me to choose how this case ends. I have to decide what's ultimately the best and stick with it. It's the same as before. I've made the decision 100 times in the series, and I'll always pick the truth over a lie, even if it's well intended. Because I do get that he doesn't want her to mourn him, but if he goes tell her that he cheated on her and ran away with another girl, she will be heartbroken as well. Maybe not as much as if she hears he died, but if she hears he died, she can actually move on and not have some lingering thoughts in the back of her head that he might still be alive and when installed with her might come back to her or anything that foolish. You never know. When she hears the truth that he's actually gone, then she can move on from that totally. Just let it be. It will take time, it will hurt, but in the end I think the truth will still be the best. So that's definitely what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna give it to her straight. She's the client after all. Well, a friend of Mark's gave us a letter that he wrote. You should read it first, and then we'll tell you what happened to Mark. This handwriting, it's definitely his. It says he wrote this the night before he left for work. After reading the letter, Amy was left in tears, at which point Van divulged what he read in the online news article. Mark sounded so confident everything was going to be okay. I completely believed him. I knew it wasn't going to be easy for him to leave the gang, but why? Why did I tell him we could get married if he cut ties with them? If he hadn't said that, he would still be in the gang, risking his life every day. This should have happened either way. He should have tried to get out. He shouldn't have even been in the gang in the first place. And that this transpired, the fault lies with the gang, not with Mark or with her. I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm okay now. Thank you for delivering the letter to me and uncovering all of that. I'll be forever grateful to the two of you. Wish we had a happier news to give you, but that's how it goes in this line of work sometimes. Yes, I understand. Can I ask you for one more thing? What is it? Well, will you guys help me get revenge on Almata? Hey, can't say I didn't see this coming. I'll do what I can, whatever you ask. I'll give you as much money as you need, just please, it can't end like this. If you're not just talking and are willing to put your money where your mouth is, then sure, I'll consider it. You will? You do that for me. Hey, of course, money buys you a lot of stuff from a spriggan, but you really think that's the best way to honor your boyfriend's memory? You might not want to hear this, but now that you know as much as you do, you have a certain responsibility to carry out. I do? What are you talking about? Mark loved you so much, he tried to quit his gang so he could live legit with you. All he probably ever wanted was to lead a normal, happy life with you without dragging you into the underworld. He risked his life to make that happen and paid the price. Do you think going out and getting your hands dirty is gonna bring any happiness? There you go again, old man. Sometimes you're too damn soft for your own damn good. I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. The last thing I want is to disrespect his feelings. Might have been a little presumptuous with what I said, too. I could have worded that better. I'll keep my opinions to myself from here on. All I'll say is, you should really think carefully about how you want to proceed. Right. Thank you. It was really short-sighted of me to say that, so I'm going to sit down and really process my feelings after this. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave now. Thank you again, both of you, and take care.
That's a wrap.
Quest A Lost Lover completed.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
Law. Alright, everything is on 2. One additional free time point have added for completing all of the 4 SPGs. Awesome. Cause then you know what that means. That means we can do all of our events. Perfect. Ooh, a vivid makeup bag.
Thanks!
You're welcome. And I'm very happy with this, because if I don't have to choose a bonding event and I can just watch all of them, that makes me a very, very happy person. So, let's see. The thing is, we don't know how big these events are going to be. They can be from 10 minutes to 30 minutes. We have no idea. You know what? I think I'm gonna leave that for the next episode and leave today a little bit shorter. So on the next one we can do it entirely. That does mean that if we have the same situation on the next one, I will do 2 bonding events at a go and then risk of having the episode a little bit longer. So look forward to that. So for now, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. Because we're gonna go in bonding event mode and we're gonna watch and pick all of them. So until then, bye bye.